Now, a former prosecutor has asked the question I started the show with. Is Biden going to pardon other members of the Biden family, including himself? Number one.
Well, the president has essentially limitless pardon power over federal offenses. There is an open legal question about the prospective pardons of crimes that have not been indicted but that may have occurred during the time frame. Obviously, the wording of the pardon here is meant to encompass any and all potential issues that have never been charged yet, but that many people have been wondering, namely the money that they've been getting from Ukraine and other overseas sources. So this pardon is essentially meant to cover that. Whether it legally and constitutionally does so is something that has never been affirmatively adjudicated. But I guess we'll see if Joe Biden tries to issue a pardon for himself before he leaves office altogether, and then we'll really know what this is about.
According to TMZ, isn't it amazing how TMZ has now gotten all this credibility? Started out by being an entertainment website. TMZ reported that the decision to pardon Hunter was actually made several months ago. TMZ said, and I'm quoting them, "We're told Hunter and his legal team felt the second trial, where he was charged with 9 tax-related charges, was winnable. Yet Hunter entered a guilty plea in September, which at the time was puzzling because he and his lawyers felt they would get a not guilty verdict. Our sources, again with direct knowledge, tell TMZ that when the guilty verdict was entered, it was done with the knowledge that President Biden would pardon Hunter." Marjorie Taylor Greene, quote, "Hunter Biden broke gun laws. He broke the FARA Act, which requires you to register as a foreign lobbyist, which he didn't do. And worst of all, he broke the Mann Act by sex trafficking women across the country. This pardon is Joe Biden's admission that Hunter is a criminal. Biden tried to throw President Trump's sons in jail, but he lets his son off scot-free even though he's a convict. His FBI and DOJ raided Barron's bedroom and Melania's closet at Mar-a-Lago. Joe Biden is a liar and a hypocrite all the way to the end." End of quote. Again, the question is whether Biden is now going to expand this to pardon other members of the Biden crime family, which reportedly netted some $27 million, and himself. And we were told, of course, that he's not the big guy, entitled to 10%, because the laptop was all the hallmarks of Russian disinformation. One lie after another after another.